Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. You didn't know I was gone, but I'm back. I'm back because I started recording. I got through my intro, and then someone rang the bell, and I gotta get up. And anyways, we are back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. We are listening to some Minus the Bear. This is a case of deja vu for me because I just recorded the intro and had to go. Anyways, we are listening to the band Minus the Bear. We're going to listen to this track, When We Escape. This is off of the album Planet of Ice, which was released in 2007. We're listening to this particular track because it was suggested and sponsored by Andrea Marie. So Andrea, thank you once again so much for the support and for the recommendation. Now, I said this in the original video, but now I'm just going to say it again. I think that I know I've heard of this band, and I'm pretty sure that it's a female-fronted post-hardcore band that I'm thinking of. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of, but that's what I'm thinking of. We'll find out soon enough. Let's go ahead and dive on into the track. We will for sure talk about it a little bit after. When We Escape, here we go. It's a nice little guitar line.
Someone's turning the lights down low and the music up. Do you feel the beat?
I guess I was wrong on the female part.
I see
Fronted.
you too by the way you move. I need to feel your body moving on me. You must be an illusion.
I like that echo
See
kick. and the snare.
Someone's pulling me out the house. Cars are parked up and down the street. The dress is begging to come off. A quiet, dark place is all we need. You must be an illusion.
I like how the drum groove changed right here with the extra snare.
See through you. You must be an illusion.
Electronics now?
You must be an illusion.
Yeah. I like that guitar line is so melodic.
When we escape, it's with a white lie. We're both alive. Now we lay this close, catching measures of the pulse. You must be an illusion. Can I see through you? You must
I like how they changed that time going to the pre-chorus into the chorus.
You must be an illusion. You must be you've got to
I heard the hi-hat.
an illusion.
I like how it gets heavy for one moment. Just a moment.
You must be an illusion. Can I see through
Crispy drum.
You must be an illusion. You must be an illusion. You must be an
And return of the echo. Those are some ghost notes. that was a chilly, exciting song. That was a chilled coffee. That was an iced coffee. Because, disregarding the name of the album, Planet of Ice, but the music does to me have this kind of cold, Arctic, slightly related sound to it. The way that the singer sings in here, which really, for the most part, even in the more exciting moments when the guitar and the electronics come in, the with that heavy moment, his vocals are always just like a cool wind over the tundra. Right? Just very cool. The vocal is going to be performed by Jake Snyder, who's also handling guitar, alongside Dave Knudsen, who's also handling guitar. And I really love that guitar line. That is such a nice flowing, moving guitar line. It's just a really nice melody that immediately, at least for myself, draws me in. I think that that's sensational. The melody of that guitar drew me in initially. Then you hear little subtle bits of electronics and I'm imagining synth and such that are happening in there as well. That's going to be performed by Alex Rose, who not in this track, but I see, and apparently some other tracks in here, is credited with saxophone. I'm interested. I would like to hear some of that saxophone playing in this. And I really like the subtlety with which he performed those electronics. There's one moment where it almost sounds like he's very lightly scratching on a turntable. Like if you listen to Deftones, we're kind of going onto an arc here. If you listen to Deftones, a lot of times you don't even know that they have a DJ back there because of the way that he performs on the turntables and the subtle atmospheres he brings into the band's music with that. And I'm getting a slightly similar thing here where you almost don't hear Alex on the keyboards or synths and everything, except for, of course, a few particular moments. But when you do, it's like, oh, that's kind of nice. You clearly hear a keyboard line in there near the first half of the track that kind of doubles up with the guitar. And I think that that's a really nice way of sidelining. Well, no, not sidelining. Performing on the side line with that main melody there. Then the drums. Aaron Tate on drums and percussion. I love that tasty drum pattern in the chorus. I thought that was fantastic. I love how snappy it is. I love that moment where it kind of has the kick drum and then echoes. Snare and then echoes. And unless I'm mistaken, which I very well could be, it almost sounds like it's actually Aaron, this is going to sound silly, performing that part. Like, he's not hitting the kick once and then production studio trickery is giving that kick that echo. I actually think that he's basically feathering the kick and just lightly tapping it, to replicate the echo of the kick as it gets fainter and more distant. And then the snare, of course, doing the same way. The second time it happens, you can even hear the ghost notes on the snare when he performs that. And it's a very small thing, but I just thought that was really, really cool. Let's dive into these lyrics here. Pull you guys up. Boo whoop. Someone's turning the lights down low and the music up. Do you feel the beats? I see you do. By the way you move, I need to feel your body moving on me. You must be an illusion. Can I see through you? Sounds like an EDM. These sound like EDM lyrics. Someone's pulling me out the house. Cars are parked up and down the street. Your dress is begging to come off.
Oh my.
A quiet, dark place is all we need. You must be an illusion. Can I see through you? Can I see through you? He's saying, listen, you must be a dream because you are a dream. But he's also saying, there's a little bit of caution in there. You must be an illusion. Can I see through your trickery? When we escape, it's with a white lie. We're both alive. Now we lay this close, catching measures of the pulse. Do you think they're, in a way that they're kind of deceiving each other? When we escape, it's with a white lie. There's an element of deception in here. There's an element of illusion in here. And then it just repeats the lyrics from there. I wouldn't doubt it if there was. This sounds like a cool track to listen to. This is how I envision it. A melancholy, rainy, cloudy, overcast day. You're walking through the city, and this is like you have your umbrella out, you have your maybe not your trench coat, your raincoat on, and you're just like walking through the city. You got your headphones in, and this is what's playing. It keeps you moving. It keeps you progressing through the city into wherever destination you got to go. But it gives you a little bit of a nice, chilly, satisfying listen to it as well. I thought this was cool. Definitely not the band that I'm thinking. Definitely not the band that I'm thinking of. But I'm thinking of a band that also has Bear in their name. I know another band called Beartooth. I've never listened to anything from them, but I know of them. Is it them? Is there another band that I'm thinking post-hardcore, female-fronted? And, nope, it's not Beartooth. It's not them. So who am I thinking of? I don't know who I'm thinking of. There's another band that has Bear in their name. I don't know. Andrea, thank you so much. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press the Patreon button, but I pressed... Thank you so much, Andrea, for the suggestion and the sponsorship. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.